Hi, I'm Sucheta, a conscious parenting expert. Today I will like to narrate one incident, my life experience. I must be 8 to 9 year old and they announced a elocution competition. When they announced a elocution competition, I enrolled my name for that elocution competition. You were supposed to write a 5-minute speech, learn it, and you are supposed to speak. Naturally, I participated and I did not tell my mother or anyone that I have participated. I prepared my speech and there was lots of other distraction, so I did not pay attention that I have to learn that speech. I went on the stage, the whole class was sitting, teachers were watching, and after 2 or 3 sentences, I could not remember anything. I was so scared. I was petrified. Teacher understood. They said, "It's okay, you can leave." And I felt so humiliated. I really felt sad about it. Now the next story I'd like to tell you. Now, when I went home, instead of keeping quiet about what had happened, I went to my mother. She was working in the kitchen. I still remember she was making a chutney. And I told her that I have stood first in the elocution competition. I'm so surprised about. My mother was very happy. And I felt very happy that I made my mother happy. And then she started asking questions. What was the prize? Who were there? Who were the judges? I started spinning the web, one after other. All of you must have experienced lying to your parents. You know, it's a really tricky situation. When you speak one lie, you have to add other lies also in order to make it perfect. So I kept on adding things, etc. And my mother got convinced that I got first prize in the elocution competition held in the school. And I was so happy. I slept with happiness in my heart that I have made mommy happy. Not a single moment I felt ashamed that I have told lies. The next day, the third part of the story. Next day, my mother came to know that I have not won the competition and somebody else has won the competition, and while I was miserable at the stage, on the stage, she, being a teacher, felt very sad. Probably she must have not liked me lying to her about such a small insignificant matter like elocution competition. So, instead of asking me counter questions, she called me. She started asking, "Where is the prize?" I started spinning the web that they are going to give tomorrow, and they said that all are over and they are going to call and all those things. You know, I started telling lies. Then the next day the same story happened. Mommy started asking me question. Where is the prize? And what had happened? What was the topic? And I realized the fear took over me. Fear took over the place of excitement that I had, that I have made my mother happy. But that happiness was based on a lie. Now, what happens when your child lies? So almost a month or two, my mother was kept on asking me, what is the prize? Where is the prize? And for a month, you know, I was under fear and tension and stress that I have told lie, and mommy has understood that I have told lie, and I was full of shame. Now, the last climax part of it. I was so full of shame for the incidents that had happened at the age of 8 that I suffered a public speaking phobia. For me, it was very difficult to stand on the stage and talk to people because that incident, that shame was so profound that it took lots of effort for me to come out of it and stand in front of you right now and talking with you about it. If your child tells you a lie next time, be careful. Be very, very careful. It is absolutely fine if they lie. You have to be a mature person in the relation. You don't have to react. You don't have to react and fill them with a shame. See, when their lie is caught, what parents try to do is fill them with shame. And that shame can have a tremendous detrimental effect on person's personality. It can break your child forever for life. I have experienced it. We do it with good intention, with all the good intentions that we want our child to be the best, the very good human being. But it can have a detrimental effect, a profound effect on child's personality. It can be low self-esteem, low self-worthness, and then he or she will not be able to achieve their full potential. I suffered because of that, because of lack of confidence in myself. I was having confidence, but I had a fear of public speaking for a very long time. And it was difficult for me to stand on the stage and communicate with the audience. So, next time when a child lies, you have to understand the psychology behind it that child lies. What is that psychology? That psychology is that child wants your appreciation and is scared of your reaction. It can be as small as eating unhealthy snacks from school canteen. They will not come and tell you. They will say, I had, proper lunch. They will not tell you that they had vada pav. So, what you will do if you come to know that they are lying? First of all, don't react in a negative manner. Accept it. Okay, and it's not necessary to tell them immediately that they are lying and which is bad and you should not do it. No, if they come to know, you come to know that they have had vada pav, so you have to accept it. That yes, you had vada pav, it's all right. It's all right to have once in a while fun. Here, a conscious parenting comes into the picture. A conscious parenting is a new trend in parenting which is taking over the whole world, and it's a very important thing where Eastern philosophy and the Western philosophy is merged. Good things from Eastern philosophy, good values from Western philosophies are integrated in order to come out with a new concept called conscious parenting. I want all of you to be aware of it. So what is conscious parenting? Conscious parenting is where the child is accepted wholeheartedly for what he or she is. There we don't try to control them and make them into someone which they are not. Where child is given full freedom to be what they are. And that freedom is shown through the action, verbal, non-verbal action, that they are accepted for what they are. And when child has that confidence, that fearlessness, that I am what I am. And my mummy likes me for what I am. If I'm average, mummy is okay. If I eat vada pav, mummy daddy are okay. If I'm naughty, mummy daddy are fine. When child is accepted with this total wholeheartedness, they enjoy it and they form an emotional bonding with you where they no longer feel like telling you a lie, and it feels really nice. I have tried this technique with my son, and when he started telling, earlier he used to lie, white lies, small lies. But when I started using this method, and the moment he started telling me whatever is there in his heart, I felt really happy. It included lots of things about his friends, things about the girls in his class, and it's a very interesting bonding with your child. I want all of you to work on it, and it's absolutely possible when you form such a beautiful emotional bonding with your child, where child is fearless to tell you everything, whatever is happening, and where if they are lying, you are not feeling them with a shame, you are not reacting, you are not reprimanding. Even if you are angry, you will not show it or react it. You will take a pause, you will come out of the room, let the anger cool down, then go and talk with your child. And there are certain incidences where lying is really can have a detrimental effect, and at that time you have to interfere, but you don't have to be angry, because once you are angry, child is going to react in negative way. Either he is going to be angry, he is going to be frustrated, and he will be full of shame. We don't want all these emotions, your child to live with all those emotions throughout his life. We want a child who is free, ready, roaring to face the world with braveness, high self-esteem, high self-worthness. Please help them to be individual who accept himself as he is. Thanks a lot. Take care. Be a conscious parent. It's what your child needs. Thank you.